What's going on, cinephiles? Retro Anime here, or if you like, R2. Fuck! Um, I'm just gonna do a good old fashioned pickup video. I'm using my phone because I couldn't be bothered using my big camera, so my eyes are going wherever. I don't know where to look. I'm thinking it's over here, but it's really hard to look at that and not the screen. So it's probably gonna be looking random, looking wherever. I thought, fuck it, with this ISO bullshit that's been going on because of COVID-19, I've been watching a lot of people's pickup videos and just movie reviews, and I've been really getting back into my movies because I've been watching a lot of crap. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see I've been watching some shit films, but they're good, they're entertaining. Not much else to do at the moment. And I was going through all my stuff and I actually found two bags of movies, DVDs and Blu-rays that I purchased before COVID-19 set in, and they were in the cupboard, and I thought, I just completely forgot about them. So I'm gonna do, was gonna split it up, yeah, but let's stuff it. Everyone's got nothing else to do, so they can watch my hour-long video of me showing you movies that I'm probably never gonna watch. And this is a pickups movie, a pickups video movie, the movie. Pickups, Blu-rays and DVDs, pickups, the movie. There we go. Got there in the end. Yeah. But first, I do want to, I did purchase some off eBay like yesterday or the day before yesterday. So Tuesday, I got some Blu-rays and they got sent to me so quick. I got 5 Blu-rays. They were on. They were wanting $49 for them. I just watched the auction, or buy it now, whatever it was. I watched it. They sent me a message saying, "Hey, you want these for $39 with free shipping?" I was like, "All right, I'll do that." And they sent them like that day. They sent them express as well. So kudos to them. They're one of the best eBayers I've ever dealt with. Anyway, I got these Agatha Christie films because, they're so good on Blu-ray. They've just been digitally remastered. I'm pretty sure they're like a new remaster. I was saying I've been eyeing these off before COVID. I've been eyeing these off in JB Hi-Fi, and I was like, I'm going to get in it, and I just never bought them. So to get these 5 for $39 with free express post shipping, absolutely blown away. First one is Evil Under the Sun. So this has that detective in it, Hercule Poirot. I think it's Poirot, yeah. So it's all the different actors, I'm pretty sure, in each one. I've only seen one of these. But Evil Under the Sun, The Mirror Cracked, glare, Death on the Nile, which I have seen. Me and my cousin watched this last year, and it was a fun time. I guess the killer almost immediately. And he was like, no. But then later on, the film was like, you could be right, I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking right. And then the absolute classic Murder on the Orient Express, which I haven't seen, which is terrible, I know. And then the remake, Murder on the Orient Express, which I'm not going to watch until I watch the original. So that's cool. $39 with free shipping for all those. Absolute steal. All right, let's just go to this first bag here. I had a quick look, because it's been a couple of months since I got these. I had a quick look at what was in there, and I completely forgot what I'd purchased. And just going through, it was like, I really want to watch some of these. So hopefully, well, not hopefully, but after I get them out, I'm going to watch them. There is some fucking random shit in there, though. We got Voltron Vehicle Force New World. And they've still got the prices on there. I paid $1. I essentially paid $1 for every DVD in here, and I think $5 for each Blu-ray. There's a couple of Blu-rays in there as well, but they're mainly DVDs. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I think it's the original, just 18 episodes of the original Voltron, but it's Vehicle Force. I don't know what Vehicle Force is. I've only watched the some of the original stuff and what was on Netflix, that new one on Netflix, which is mint as. Taking Lives. This is an amazing film. I love this movie. Really did. And even the ending was phenomenal. So really good thriller. Yeah, there's not much to say. I'm not a huge fan of Angelina Jolie, but I really enjoyed this film. So I've seen it about 8 times. But I really enjoy it. Uh, I've never seen these films, so I had these first two here. I got Paranormal Activity 1, Paranormal Activity 2, again, dollar each, DVD. You can get them on Blu-ray, but for $1, I'm sure at the time I was just like, fuck it, for $1, I'll just get those. Who cares? This one was $1 as well. CIA codename Alexa. This is Lorenzo Lamas, or Lamas, whatever you want to call it. It's really B-grade action star. Does a lot of straight-to-DVD movies, and I love it. I think he's fantastic. Like, there's not much to say. This will be fucking terrible. I don't even know when this came out. But meh. I think there's a couple of these code names or these CIA movies. I haven't seen them, so I don't know. There's a hell of a lot of them in there. Out there. It's got O.J. Simpson in there, so anyway, say no more. A double feature, actually. Lorenzo Lamas and Traci Lords. I had no idea who Traci Lords was until recently. I watched one of her films on VHS, actually. Not any of these, but it's in boxes. But yeah, she's another straight to DVD or straight to video action femme fatale or whatever. Yeah, this is cool. Final Impact and Intent to Kill. I don't know. There'll be some shitty 90s or 80s action that you probably can only get in that format. As in that sort of double feature. Another double feature. A lot of this is like new to me again. So if I spaz out or blank out, it's just because I'm like, ooh, what the fuck is this? Daughter of Darkness and Blind Terror. It was $1. Oh, this looks cool as. This was $2, but this was cool. I got this from a Savers back in the day. Beyond the Sky, Discover the Truth for those who miss the X-Files. Now, I'm a huge sci-fi movie fan, genre fan, and I think, or I know, sci-fi is my favorite. It's definitely my favorite, and I really like these alien sci-fi movies, ones that have like a First Contact type storylines or abduction type storylines, like Fire in the Sky. Oh my god, that movie is the fucking tits. And Fourth Kind and Your Contact and Arrival. You know, those sort of sci-fi movies are just, I love it. Absolutely love them. What the hell is this? Thief of Hearts. There's a sticker covering it. I have no idea what this is. It was $1, so it came out in 1984, which is the year I was born, so it must be good. It looks like some sort of murder thriller. Yeah, it's a Jerry Bruckheimer production, according to this. Don Simpson, Jerry Bruckheimer production. Might be alright. I don't even know who's in it. They don't have who's in it. But anyway, check it out. That's $1. Who gives a shit? Another double feature. Whew. No Tomorrow and No Escape, No Return. This has got, one of them's got Gary Daniels in it. And if you don't know Gary Daniels, he was, he's a British guy, British actor, like martial arts actor, absolutely phenomenal martial artist. He was in City Hunter with Jackie Chan, played the main bad guy's henchman, and did some really cool sort of stunts in that film. He does a lot of these sort of direct-to-video, direct-to-DVD sort of action-y kung fu movies, and he's not bad. You know, he's not bad. I don't know who's in the other one, nobody, but I like him. I've seen a few of his things. I couldn't tell you what he's done, but aside from City Hunter. This one was 30 cents. So it's called Shadow Fury. It looks like some sort of action, martial arts, kung fu type sword fighting movie. X-Rental, who cares? Disc must have been okay for me to pick it up. Roadkill, which is funny because I've got Roadkill. Oh no, I did have Roadkill on VHS here and I was going to watch it, but then I was like, no, I'm pretty sure I've got this somewhere. And then, yeah, found it. Deep Blue Sea 2. I didn't even know there was a second one. I really enjoyed the first one. Stickers all over it. I really enjoyed the first one. I thought the first one was fantastic. So I think this would have been a straight DVD movie. I don't think they would have gone to cinemas if they did. Very limited release. But Oh, I thought it was a Wayne's, as in Damon Wayans or Marlon Wayans or something, but it says something completely different. Anyway, Deep Blue Sea 2. I might even check that out later. Cannonball Run. I don't know why I didn't have this before. Probably why I picked it up. Never seen it. I really want to see because I know it's got Jackie Chan in there for even just a small period of time. But I heard it's really good, and I need to watch it. Burt Reynolds, isn't it? Yeah, Burt Reynolds, Roger Moore, Dom DeLuise. So there's quite a few stars in there. Absolute classic of a film. Steven Spielberg presents a Matthew Robbins film, Batteries Not Included. Now, I've only seen this maybe once or twice as a kid, probably on TV or via VHS from their old rental stores. I'm trying not to get the glare, I apologize. And I haven't seen it since, so I really need to check this out again. It came out in, I want to say the 80s somewhere. 87, there you go. So keen to check that out. Little fun family sci-fi type film. Descent 2, Part 2. Haven't even seen Part 1 before, but I've heard they're pretty good, so there you go. I'm pretty sure I have that on Blu-ray as well, but anyway. Some of these are grimy as fuck too, so lucky it was prior to the COVID. Highlander 3, I believe. Not much to say about that. If you know Highlander, pretty sure there's a TV series with 6 seasons, an animated series, an animated movie, and 5 fucking movies. It's Highlander. That was better than number 2. That's not saying much. Gone Girl, just on DVD. I don't care that it's a DVD, not a Blu-ray. It was $1. Who cares? I want to read the book first, but it's supposed to be pretty good. So I don't know why I bought this because I'm pretty sure I already have this on Blu-ray as well. But Ferngully, absolutely amazing. 93, I want to say this came out. 92, there you go. This was one of my favorite movies as a kid growing up. Absolutely lost in the world of Ferngully. I had the VHS back in the day when it first came out. I got that. I was over the moon. I read the book. I actually have the book somewhere in me storage spaces in there, covered in there. Yeah, it's an absolutely fantastic film. And I saw it on Blu-ray, which I need to pick up. I think I've already got it on DVD as well. But anyway, C. Thomas Howell in Pure Danger. This is just another cheap, would have been a $2 film or a $3 movie back in the day. Straight to DVD action film, maybe. Yeah. Looks pretty cheesy, pretty awesome. Okay, we got a couple of... Oh, that's cute. Got a couple... What the hell is this? Oh, okay. Some Blu-ray. Yeah. Evidence, which is part of those monster picture release, which I absolutely love these guys. Took me ages to get into their films. I watched a couple and I was like, oh, yeah, not bad. But then I picked up a heap of since, and I absolutely just love them. They're essentially B-grade films with a few high-grade hidden gems in there. But just to take nothing away from them, they're really very entertaining, and I quite like them. So they're like a modern-day B-grade film production company or whatever, and I, for one, am glad they exist. So I got that one. Evidence, I don't know what it's about. It's a thriller. Among Friends, again, I don't know what it's about. It'll be lots of killing, lots of murder, and that sort of stuff. It's still sealed for $5. This I was so stoked about, and I can't believe I completely forgot about that I had it. But it's the best of WWE or WWF at the time in your house. Pay-per-view classics from 95 to 99, and I only picked this up because it's got a lot of the Undertaker and Kane in it, and Mankind when he was wearing all his brown, which was my favorite Mankind, and a lot of that's early Stone Cold stuff, so that's really cool. So that's I can't wait to get into that. That's like 9 hours worth of old school wrestling, which is better than the shit they got now, except for AEW. AEW is awesome. Don the Dragon Wilson and Lorenzo Lamas double feature. Out for Blood and Final Impact. Is that another copy of Final Impact? I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, another pretty shitty 90s or 80s action films. Don the Dragon Wilson, though, is an absolute beast. Oh, really cool. Probably not so much with all his films, but fighter-wise, yeah. We got an Australian movie here from Umbrella, which I've been watching a lot of Umbrella Entertainment releases lately, and even their DVD releases, the transfers just look absolutely beautiful. So I have no problem picking these up, especially for $1, because I know the quality is there. But I've been buying a lot of the Blu-rays recently, ordering them in and just watching them, and they are just so good. Like all the old classic action films that I've never seen before. A lot of Canon movie production stuff. Some old Australian exploitation horrors. They're just knocking it out of the park with their releases, and I wish I had got onto them a hell of a lot sooner than I did. So whenever I see this little emblem here, where is the camera? There. Whenever I see this little guy, I just pick it up if it sounds good. I actually have seen this movie before. This is an old classic 90s, 96 Australian comedy. It's kind of like Freaky Friday, where they swap bodies, and it's pretty hilarious. So, pretty good. Guy Pearce, one of his earlier films. And some other Australian Sheila that's really only done Australian movies. I don't know what the fuck this is, but it's got Cynthia Rothrock. So I had to get it because I love Cynthia Rothrock. She's the queen of kicks. American Tigers. I'm sure it's out of print, so hard to find. I don't know anybody else that's in it, but I've been watching a lot of Cynthia. Well, I watched 2 of her films recently. Martial Law 1 and 2. Absolutely amazing. So this should be awesome. Awesomely bad, but still awesome. At 30 cents, so I don't know why I picked this up, but I guess because it's a double feature like the other ones. Crazy Streets and Shattered Silence. Alec Baldwin's in the first one and Michael Douglas is in the second one, so they might be alright. I don't know. I'll probably never watch them, but 30 cents, fuck, who cares? What have we got here? Police Story, Hong Kong Legends Edition. I'm trying to get all the Hong Kong Legends Editions. DVDs or Blu-rays, whatever. I'm pretty sure I have this anyway, but for $1, who cares? I'll pick it up. Could be a good trade bait, or I'll just give it away. RoboCop, I'm pretty sure this is part of the TV series, because I don't recognize this as being the movie. I just recently watched the trilogy on Blu-ray, and this doesn't ring a bell at all. So I have a feeling this is either the pilot to the series or just a couple of episodes from the series. But sure, why not for $1? I don't care. What do we got? What is this one? Heaven's Fire, Eric Roberts. Sure, 30 cents. I'll take it every day of the week. It's another action from the 90s, I think. Either late 80s, early 90s. There's no date on here. That's how good it is. But yeah, it just looks like a cheesy action film. I had it on, I actually do believe I've got it on VHS. Oh, this movie is so good. Blurred, Australian film. It's about, it's essentially like what do they fucking call it? I never went. Schoolies week, where at the end of year 12 you go to, everybody just fucking floods Queensland, and it's just one giant fucking party. And this follows a group of different groups of teenagers all going to Queensland, and they're trying to get to Queensland, and it's their journey from their town or their home to Queensland. And it is just fucking hilarious. It's so funny. I love that movie. So much, many awesome quotes that come out of that film. This is probably about the 8th copy I've found of this and purchased, The Wisher. So I've never seen it. I don't know what it is. I don't even know when it came out. But it's part of that Flashback Entertainment label, so you know it's a cheap movie. Splice. I don't know. I think this was a Netflix film, or it was on Netflix. But it's got Adrian Brody in it. Yeah. Science fiction, apparently. Sure. What have we got? Oh, I got this just because it was $1. I don't really care about the majority of these films. There's only maybe 1 movie, 2 movies that's good. But it's a 5-movie pack. Hot Tub Time Machine, which is rubbish. Borat, which was okay the first time you watch it. Dodgeball, hilarious. Super Troopers, hilarious. And Epic Movie, which is rubbish. So, yeah. For $1, why not? For $1 again, I got this Jeff Hardy 3-disc set on DVD. Yeah, I don't mind Jeff Hardy. I prefer him when he's actually with Matt Hardy as the Hardy Boys. But he had a pretty okay run as a singles competitor when he won the title, the heavyweight title over Triple H. They were trying to push him, but then he just couldn't get off the drugs and just fucked up. But I think he's back. I know Matt's in AEW. I don't know if he's still at WWE, but some of his early stuff is pretty cool, and he's done some crazy, crazy swantons off some stupid things, so stupidly high places. What's this one? Black Dynamite. Awesome. I've seen... Oh, no, I'm getting confused. Is this Dolomite? Is this the character Dolomite? No. I don't know. I've never seen this, but I thought it was something else. But anyway, it was $1, so awesome. Might even watch that after this video. I don't know why I got this, because I have it on Blu-ray, but I possibly even have this edition on DVD as well. But for $1, I've been picking up these definitive editions with the slips, even though the slip is the same as the fucking DVD. I hate that. I hate when they make these slips that are the same as these. Make this different, or lenticular, or holographic, or 3D or something, you know, not just a stupid slip, because now I need to get them all. But I'm not really getting them all. It's just if I ever see them out there, and if it's only a couple of bucks, it's not a bad little collection to have. I think I've got Independence Day and maybe one of the Predators, and there was a big destruction, like a cataclysmic 2012 or something like that, or the day the Earth ended, or something like that as well. So these little definitive edition ones, I remember back in the day I was collecting them all. I had like RoboCop and Commando, and there was fucking heaps of them. But if I see them out for cheap, I'll pick them up. Fuck it. What else am I going to spend my money on? The Hunger 2, which is... The Hunger was a David Bowie vampire film, and I don't think he's in this. But it's got Ridley Scott, and... Oh, it is Tony and Ridley Scott do this. And it's hosted by David Bowie. I think it's a bunch of different, like, short films on here. Or just shorts. I'm not sure. I have The Hunger on VHS, actually, but I haven't seen it. So that's pretty cool. These DV1s are generally from like a set of 3 in a box set. I've had a few of them before, but I've never seen this one. And for $1 again, who cares? What else is there? Okay. Buried, Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, this is like Phone Booth, but in a coffin. He's buried in a coffin. There you go. That's all that is. And 3 Blu-rays again. Black Swan. Never seen it. So I heard it's okay. I've got a bit of a soft spot for Natalie Portman because she was in Star Wars Episode 1. And I actually really like that movie. I don't care what anyone says. The other 2... Well, Episode 3 was actually pretty good. Episode 2 was rubbish. But they're, as a whole, they're better than the new Star Wars trilogy. This new Star Wars trilogy can fuck right off. But I heard this is all right, and I've never seen it, and I want to give it a go. So maybe one day. It's a DVD Blu-ray combo with a digital copy as well. I don't know if the digital's still valid, but whatever. Monster Brawl. This is another one of the Monster Pictures. This is this is awesome. I've actually seen this before, but it might have been on DVD or it might have been on Blu-ray and I got rid of it. But again, it's sealed, so for $5 sealed, fuck yeah, I'll take that every day of the week. It's essentially just all the different types of monsters, like a mummy man and a werewolf and a vampire and a Frankenstein, all that sort of stuff, and a zombie, and I think a swamp man or something like that. They just fight each other in a round robin sort of wrestling type knockout thing. It's got Kevin Nash in it, so that's pretty cool. He's just absolute friggin' tank as always. But that's awesome. That's really cool. Funny as fuck. And then I got another wrestling one. What's this one? The Great American Bash. So United We Slam. I'm guessing it's just specials from, these would have been 80s. Like WCW or even WW. Yeah, WCW and NWA. So it's got Sting, Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, NWO, of course, Macho Man, Randy Savage, who's one of my absolute favorites, and the Road Warriors. So this is awesome wrestling. This is when everybody was just a fucking tank. And again, 9 hours, so not bad for $5. Yeah, cool. Anyway, that's it. That didn't go for as long as I had thought, because I haven't seen most of these films, so I can't talk about them. Awesome. Hope everybody's staying safe and washing their hands, and whatever, just stopping the spread. Yeah, cool. Thanks for watching. If you're watching it, it means I actually did put it up on the tubes. Yeah, make some more pickup videos so I can watch them. Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend.